gathered here today to witness the joining in matrimony of these two, Christopher and Ellie, who come before us to pledge their love and devotion. If there be any here present who feels that this union should not take place, speak now or forever keep it to your goddamn self. I've asked the couple if I could say a few words before the vows, and they graciously agreed. So I'd like to start by saying that at times like this, I'm reminded of the words of singer, songwriter, and musician Kid Rock, who said, "Ba with the ba, the bang a dang, diggy diggy diggy, set the boogie, set up jump the boogie." And it's true. But tender sentiments aside, marriage is a lot of work. There's no denying it. But the rewards are equally great, if not more so. Each of you who comes before us today, knowing, or if not knowing, then about to learn, that you will necessarily give up a part of yourself. From this day forward, there will be an additional definition of the person that is each of you, and that is derivative of the other. Christopher, you will no longer simply be Chris, but also Ellie's husband. Ellie, you will also be Christopher's wife. Nowhere is this better illustrated, I think, than in the Spanish language. Esposo and esposa mean respectively husband and wife. And esposas means handcuffs. This is no coincidence. But let every married man and woman here attest, these are chains and bindings that we place willingly about our fingers and our hearts, and each and every one of us will feel naked. Never again will you bear up any hardship alone. Never again will you have to endure any difficulty without the loving shoulder of your spouse to lean on and to rely on. Never again will you have to celebrate a victory or sing your pride in a grand achievement alone. From this day forward, each of you will always have another to cheer you on, prop you up, always to stand at your side. With that, may I have the ring? Christopher, place this ring on your bride's hand and repeat after me. I, Christopher John Keene, take this woman to be my love and devoted wife. To love, honor, cherish, and respect. To have and to hold for good times and bad. For rich or for poor, in sickness and in health. And in metal. For as long as we both shall live. I'm going to try my hardest on this, but I only just got the translation yesterday, so I'm not sure. Yo, Eliseo, ¿listo? Tomo a este hombre en sagrado matrimonio. Para amarlo y respetarlo. Estar a su lado en las buenas y en las malas.
Aquí se la pasa.
En la pobreza y en la riqueza, en salud y enfermedad, y en total, por el resto de nuestras vidas. And by the power vested in me, by the city, county, and state of New York, I now pronounce you man and wife, and kiss the bride. Selfie with the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y hombres, I now have the distinct privilege and the unique honor of presenting to you for the first time, live from Central Park in New York City, Mr. and Mrs. Christopher and Mrs Keene.